What's going on, guys? SmallGuard here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my brand new offensive star 6'4" point guard build. Now this build can do everything on offense and can still play some great defense as well. You're going to be able to use my brand new 6'4" on the ISO and with screens as well. And our build name is going to be crazy. I don't think I've seen this one before. We're going to be a speedy offensive engine, so make sure you guys watch right until the end of the video to see where I put my cap breakers, my max +1, my max +2s, and even what build specialization I choose as well. Let's go in and get 1,500 likes on the video. If you guys want more rare builds like this, if you're new, go ahead and hit that sub button, hit that like button, and turn on post notifications. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into it. Now right here, getting into my brand new 6'4" point guard build. We're gonna go position point guard, height 6'4", weight 175, and wingspan 6'4" as well. Now let's go ahead and get right into breaking down our build. For my finishing, you want to go with a 70 close shot, a 75 driving layup, an 83 driving dunk, a 28 standing dunk, and a 40 post control. Now if you guys have recently seen my other point guard build, that is my brand new 6'1". I have an 83 driving dunk and a 63 vertical on that build as well. And with that 83 driving dunk, it's not going to be too bad at all. We're still going to be able to dunk the ball whenever we need to. But with cap breakers, we can get even better dunks, and we can unlock posterizer on silver. Now before I tell you where to put your cap breakers with your dunk and vertical, your driving dunk is not going to be your most important stat to cap breaker right away. And I do explain in what order you want to use your cap breakers at the end of the video. But right here with our driving dunk, if we use one cap breaker to move it up to an 87 driving dunk, and we can use 3 cap breakers to move our vertical from 63 up to a 75. We're now going to get posterizer on silver. We're going to get contact dunks and unlock way better dunk packages as well. If you wanted to in the future as well, you can add 1 cap breaker to your driving dunk and 1 cap breaker to your vertical. So you then can unlock pro contact dunks, but that is going to be completely up to you. Now moving on to our shooting, you want to go with an 85 mid-range, a 94 3-pointer, and a 69 free throw. Now I know some of you guys may ask, what is the benefit of going with an 85 mid-range? When I was making this brand new 6'4" build, I finished making the build. I had a couple more attributes left over. So I went ahead and put my mid-range up to an 85, which should usually be at an 84. But once you put your mid-range up to an 85 for some reason, you get a ton of cool build names. Because I know we're all tired of seeing two-way 3-point slasher or two-way 3-level scorer. So when I finished making this build, I got the build name Speedy Offensive Engine. It felt like a breath of fresh air from all those old build names. But if anyone was gonna ask, that is why I have my mid-range at an 85. Now moving down to my 94 3-pointer. As always, if you ever see me making a build, I have a 94 3-pointer in the build. That always means that we're trying to get that 99 3-pointer. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna use 5 cap breakers to move our 3-pointer from a 94 up to a 99 to give us all legend shooting badge. And before anyone asks, no, we are now going with our shooting build specialization. If we do pick our shooting build specialization with a 99 3-pointer, it's gonna be a complete waste. All our shooting badges are gonna be on legend, and our max +1 and max +2 that we get from our shooting build specialization are gonna be empty. So that is why we're gonna want to pick our playmaking build specialization. Now let's go ahead and move on to our playmaking so I can break it down. Now with our playmaking, you want to go with an 87 pass accuracy, a 90 ball handle, and an 88 speed with ball. Now with our 87 pass accuracy, we're gonna get dimer, versatile, visionary, and break starter on gold, and we're gonna get bailout on bronze. And with my gold dimer, I'm gonna use my tier 2 max +2 to move it from gold up to legend. And with our playmaking build specialization, we're gonna get 2 cap breakers, a max +1, and a max +2. We're then gonna use our playmaking max +1 on versatile, visionary to move it up to Hall of Fame. For our playmaking build specialization max +2 and 2 cap breakers, I'm about to explain where to put that right now. But first, moving down here to our 90 ball handle. A 90 ball handle is not going to be too bad at all on a 6'4" point guard, but you're going to need that 92 ball handle in order to unlock all the good sigs for a small point guard. So we're going to go and use 2 cap breakers to move our ball handle from a 90 up to a 92. And with our 92 ball handle, on top of us unlocking all the good sigs in the game, we're going to get handles for days on gold, which we're then going to use our playmaking max +2 to move our handles for days from gold up to legend. And moving down here to our 88 speed with ball, we're going to get lightning launch on gold, which is not going to be too bad at all on a 6'4" point guard. But we're going to want that 91 speed with ball for lightning launch on Hall of Fame. Now there's not going to be an issue with you having lightning launch on gold, then using your regular tier 1 max +2 to move it up to legend. But if we go ahead and use 1 regular cap breaker on our speed with ball to move it up to an 89, we use our 2 cap breakers that we get from our playmaking build specialization to now move it up to a 91 speed with ball. We're going to get lightning launch on Hall of Fame, and instead of wasting a tier 1 max +2, we can now just use a tier 1 max +1 to move our lightning launch from Hall of Fame up to legend. And then we can leave our tier 1 max +2 wide open. Now moving on to our defense, you want to go with a 43 interior, 79 perimeter defense, an 82 steal, and a 57 block. Now I know a lot of you guys are used to see me put a lot of defense on my point guard builds. And yes, that's going to be great for a 6'1 point guard build because they're so tiny. But when using a 6'4 point guard, you don't need too much defense at all. Right here with our 79 perimeter defense, we're going to get challenger on bronze. And to get challenger on silver, we're going to need an 82 perimeter defense. So we're going to use one cap breaker to move our perimeter defense from a 79 up to an 82. And now with that 82 perimeter defense, we're going to get challenger on silver. Now, when I was talking about my speed with ball, I said it's going to be very important to have a 91 speed with ball so we can leave our tier 1 max plus 2 wide open. And right here, this is going to be for that exact reason. We're going to use our tier 1 max plus 2 to move our challenger from silver up to Hall of Fame. And Hall of Fame challenger on a 6'4 is going to be amazing. Now, moving down here to my 82 steal, we're going to get glove and interceptor on silver. But to go ahead and get interceptor on gold, we're going to need an 85 steal. So we're going to use one cap breaker to move our steal from an 82 up to an 85. And now with our 85 steal and us having interceptor on gold, we're going to use our crew tier 1 max plus 1 to move our interceptor from gold up to Hall of Fame. And I forgot to mention earlier with our crew tier 2 max plus 1, we're going to use on break starter to move it from gold up to Hall of Fame. And to go ahead and finish off the build, you want to go with an 88 speed and 83 agility, a 39 strength, and a 63 vertical. And when you're done making the build, you're going to get shades of Tyrese Maxey, Derek Harper, and Darius Garland. And as you can see, our build name is going to be a speedy offensive engine. And we're going to have no big weaknesses to report. Now, right here, moving on to my cap breakers, as you can see, I'm going to have 5 on my 3-pointer, 2 on my ball handle, and 1 on my speed with ball right now. And like I explained in the video, once we do get more cap breakers, we're going to put 1 cap breaker on our driving dunk to move it up to an 87. And we're going to put 3 cap breakers on our vertical to move it up to a 75 so we can unlock contact dunks. We're then going to use our 2 playmaking build specialization cap breakers on our speed with ball to move it from an 89 up to a 91. And that will go ahead and give us lightning launch on Hall of Fame, which we then can use a tier 1 max plus 1 to move our lightning launch from Hall of Fame up to legend. And finally, we're going to use 1 cap breaker each on our steal and our perimeter defense to go ahead and give us that 85 steal for interceptor on gold and that 82 perimeter defense to move our challenger up to silver, which we then can max plus 2 it up to Hall of Fame challenge. And right here, this is where I'm going to have all my max plus 1s and max plus 2s. Now right here for the jump shot, I'm using on my brand new build. As you guys already know, I just hit starter 4, and when you hit starter 4, you unlock Patrick Mills, and this is going to be by far the best jump shot in the game. Now it did take me a couple days to get used to it as it did feel very slow, but after playing around with a bunch of different releases and my visual cue, I think I found the perfect Patrick Mills jump shot. You're going to go Patrick Mills, Darius Garland, and Colin Sexton. You're going to go 52% Darius Garland and 48% Colin Sexton. You're going to go max release speed, and for my visual cue, you want to go 4 ticks right behind push. Now with my visual cue, it may seem very fast, but for me when using Patty Mills right now, 4 ticks right behind push is going to feel the best. And right here, these are going to be all my brand new sigs. The only 2 things I changed is my breakdown combo to Devin Booker and my behind the back to Stephen Curry.